guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, welcome. My name is Jetrit, and today we are going to be baking some pies. Today it's Thursday, tomorrow is Halloween, and I am I'm trying to bake 2 pies. So it's gonna be one for here, and then I'm gonna make one and give that to my parents. But yeah, so I'm trying to do that. Hopefully be having both pies in the oven before my boyfriend gets here from work. Damn, I put my phone in charge, so I have no clue what time it is. But it's last time I checked it was close to 4, so it might be 4 or about to be 4. And he usually gets home at like 6. So we have a bit of time. So we'll see. If you guys don't follow my TikTok, I did move a couple of stuff here. I added this. You guys saw that I bought this from Dollar Tree, so that's what I did with it. I was gonna put some of my spices there, but then I realized my spices are kind of tall and they don't fit. So we're just left with that for now. I'm gonna figure out what else I can put on there, but meh. And I might just have it there for year round. Just that. Honestly, everything here I have is year round. Honestly. So yeah, maybe next year I'll buy like small little trinkets to put around the things. Because I wanted to buy stuff for the kitchen, and then I realized I don't have that much space here. Like that. Like right there anyways. You know, because I have all my appliances and stuff like that. And I don't really want to put any of them underneath the things, because they're kind of handy to have out. I mean, I could put the blender because we don't use the blender that much, but like I'd rather have it out and just use it on the go instead of taking it out and all that. I hated that at my last apartment with my roommates. So yep. All right, enough of me rambling. Let me take these stickers off of it. And I got these tiny ones because they said these were specially for making pumpkin pie with. So we're gonna see if that's true. But my boyfriend bought one of these tiny ones to carve, and he was like, I see why these are meant for pumpkin pies, because they seem real like moist and stuff. So I was like, perfect. That's good to know. But yeah, I got 3 because I wasn't sure if 2 was gonna be enough for the if 3 was going to be enough for 2 pies. So I got 3 just in case, and then if I have some leftover, I'll do like cupcakes or something. Hello, bye then. Okay, bye. I thought this one was cute because of the stem, and I'm like, oh, you're gonna be pumpkin pie now. Well, bye then. What are we doing, sir? What are we doing, sir? You better not try to get to the water, sir. Because this is water for to defrost the beef, sir. Not for you. It's not drinking water. It's not kitty drinking water. Okay? First of all, let me not do it on top of this. I'll just move it over here for now. Let me get an actual cutting board out. I should get one of the things out too. So we're gonna use this one for today. maybe I can do it without having to do the smaller one. Yeah, that'll work. Hopefully it doesn't start slowly sliding down like it usually does. I see the little droplet. I see the bubble. And I just lightly put it in. I hope I can see what he means by them being moist. Well, buy it then. Stop getting closer and closer to the water just because I'm distracted. Sorry. Go. Let's go. Let's go over there. Yeah. You can't be doing that, sir. That's just naughty kitty activity. He's such a curious kitty. And the one that's doing that is Leviathan. I think you guys have seen all three of my kitties by now. Oh shit. Damn, I hope I don't accidentally stab myself. Okay. Oh, I should have got it in the trash bag. Hold on. Leviathan, can you not get slowly closer and closer to what I'm doing, sir? This is not a kitty approved area. Only has a hole in it. This one has a different type of hole in it. I guess I'll double back this and it'll make one whole bag. Right? Right. I hope that's how that works. Okay. I guess I could just put that all in there. Okay. Check. Maybe I should have gotten one of the bigger knives. Okay, let me try one of the bigger knives. Okay, slightly better, but I feel like I'm gonna cut myself even more now. Okay. What should I get to scoop this out? Should I just get one of the things? Okay, I have no clue where my boyfriend put those, so I'm just gonna use a regular spoon. You guys, last year I freaking I baked the freaking the seeds here and everything, and no one ate them. Last year I also baked like a separate, I was up late at night last year, and freaking I baked one pumpkin pie for the house, because I was living with my parents at the time, because I was recovering from surgeries and all that. And freaking I baked a pie for us, the household, and it was gone pretty quick, not gonna lie. It was really good. And then freaking I had an extra one, and I was like, let me give it to, I brought it in to work, and you guys, it looked, literally, I ended up throwing most of it away because it looked like there was only, it looked like there was only a slice taken out, and that was it. And then I tried eating it before it went bad, but it ended up going bad pretty quickly. And so yeah. See, here's my nausea kitty over here. We'll buy it then. Okay, go over there. Go. Go. No sniffing. Go. You were too curious of a kitty, sir. But yeah, it looked like only a slice was taken off. So I don't know. And it could have also just been like, it was a decent sized like slice. So it could have just been that someone took like a small one out and someone took like another one small amount out, and it looked like that. But the point is that like most of it went bad, and I was very upset about it because I stayed up. We'll buy it then, because I had stayed up baking this pie, and it turned out so good, and you know, like, it didn't get completely eaten out. I was like, you know what, as long as most people tried a little bit of it or anything like that, that was fine. But it low-key hurt my feelings. Ugh. Well, buy it then. I am literally struggling. He's just going into the sink and trying to sniff around and find out what's going on. He always does this whenever one of us is in the kitchen doing something. He's like, what are you guys doing? What are you cooking? I would like some too. We'll buy it then. We'll buy it then. This water here is not for you, sir. Get down. Go. Okay, he is down. Kitties, I swear. I don't know. It was just just the fact that like it didn't look like, and I did ask to make sure. I did say that they tried it, but I don't know. I don't know why it looks like that. You know. I don't know. Some people watch their figure a lot more too, so they just, you know, only grab like literally the tiniest piece ever just to try something, and that's it. Which I get it. When I was dieting and stuff like that, I took small pieces of stuff and just, so I'd say, I could say at least I tried it and that was it. That was good for me, you know, type of thing. But there's something about having a whole slice, you know? It's different. Different. Okay. I think that's good enough for that one. Let me get this one. See, it's so hard to capture this here. And I was trying to see if I should do these pies another time. I was low-key feeling lazy about doing them. But I was like, no, the pumpkins might go bad and then I might have to buy more. I thought we had gone to go see if, because I usually, like, most of my groceries and everything we buy from Smith's, and I freaking, and so we went to the one that we usually go to for grocery shopping. Like we went grocery shopping, but oh no, that day we just went to go look for pumpkins. And we had to go to a different store because they didn't have it anymore. We were like, damn. And we asked the workers and they said that they didn't think that they were going to restock. And lo and behold, yesterday we went to freaking to do some grocery shopping, and what do we find but they had restocked the pumpkins, and they were a good size and everything. We were like, damn. And we ended up going to we ended up getting them at Albertsons, which is good because we found these small ones and stuff like that, and I didn't have to spend as much either, because I was gonna end up I was gonna get 2 big ones, so it was gonna be one that my boyfriend carves and the other one I was gonna use it to bake. And but thanks to that I didn't have to do that, because last year I ended up having to throw out a good amount. I ended up having to throw out a good amount of the pumpkin pie filling that I had made because it was too much pumpkin filling, and I would have had to made a huge amount of pumpkin pies to accommodate the amount of filling that I had. And I was about to probably just throw away the rest this year again, and it's just, I hate doing that because it feels so wasteful, you know. So but yeah, I was gonna see if my brother wanted the rest if I did do that. That way he can also bake some stuff, because he also likes to bake stuff at times. But yeah, and so yeah, but thankfully that didn't happen. But like, I was still kind of, I don't know, I liked having a little bit of leftover because it gave me more possibilities of what else to do with pumpkin. Last year was my first time also baking pumpkin pie from scratch, let alone well, no, not anything from scratch, because I've done these cookie brownies from scratch before. They turned out amazing. We did our little twist to it because the recipe was kind of meh on some stuff. So we were like, let's do this. And I mean we, because like it was me and my brother that did this. We had done this a couple years back for Valentine's. It was the first time when me and my boyfriend had started dating. So years back, long time ago. I was like, I don't know how old I was. But yeah, is that okay? These little straight diggies are hard to get. God, it's so... Okay, that was the main part I wanted to get. Right there. Okay. One pumpkin down. 2 more to go. Okay, now that that's done, let me split it up more. Should I cut this piece out? Let's do that. Just do it again. There we go. Okay. I just realized I'm gonna need that ring. Should I put foil down on it or just like that? Or just leave it like that? are really juicy. You could just see it when I cut into it, if anything. You see how swiftly that went? Wow. Oh, this one feels so good. Maybe the other one was in like a pumpkin pie one, like the sticker said, because this one feels a lot different. You guys are seeing this, right? Like, so much easier to clean up and everything. Yesterday night, I stayed up watching freaking Dracula, the newer one, and oh my god, it's so good. I'm like, oh. It had me crying at times, not gonna lie. It's just so beautiful. It makes me want to watch all of the Draculas, you know? You know. Okay. Like, look at how easy that was. It feels so wasteful to freaking do the seeds and just throw them away. But no one's gonna eat those. God. Alright, we are back. Let me show you guys. I just put them up like this. And I'm going to put them in the oven. I'm going to preheat it right now and then put this in the oven. The other one is not going to fit from what I can tell. So I'm just going to do these two for now. And then I'm going to do the other one probably off camera. And yeah. So that way it'll be a lot faster for both of us. And then after that, you basically, yeah. Okay, never mind. But yeah, I'm gonna do this one off camera and then I'll show you guys what I'm doing. Hold on. Let me just get something real quick. Alright, so I just cleaned out another pan thingy and I put the other pumpkin in here. Did that real quick and I set the preheated the oven to 350, so we're just waiting on that, and then I'm gonna pop these in there. I forgot I didn't have evaporated milk and brown sugar, so my boyfriend just recently got off of work, so he was gonna go to the store to exchange something for me anyways, so he's just gonna pick that up on the way as well. And then after he gets home and this is done, I can finally start doing the filling. The pumpkin to bake does take quite a bit of time, honestly. I honestly have forgotten how long it took last time, but let's see. So it says 45 to 50 minutes basically for the pumpkin to be cooking in the oven. It's a long time. And then after that, that's done, then we can actually start doing the filling, like making it and all that. And then it's just putting it. I just bought pie crust. I'm not making the pie crust. So I have to. Oh, there's my boyfriend. Hold on. All right. I have the fan on, so hopefully you guys can hear me over it. But I just took the pumpkin out of the oven. I don't know why I couldn't find that one. So now I'm going to slowly take off the inside. I guess I'll just use the nose for it, I guess. Okay, so I put it back in for another 5 minutes. I sprinkled a little bit of salt in there just in case, and we're gonna take it out a little bit more. I just want it to be a little bit more mushy than what it was looking like. So then we're gonna start doing the mixing and all that. All right. Okay, I started off already. I mashed it up real good, and then I already put 2 cups in, and I put 1 can of the evaporated milk. And now I'm gonna get 2 eggs. Okay, so now we're putting 2 eggs in. Honestly, I just put everything in and then mix it all together. I don't think you're supposed to do that, but I'm like, whatever. You're gonna mix it anyways. No, a shell went in there. Oh, fuck. Can't grab it. fuck? I don't know where it went. Found it. Okay. Now that I got that out. Just rinsed my hands really quick. And now, see, there's that. It says 3/4 cup. I'm literally just following a recipe. This isn't a personal recipe or anything like that. So you could literally do this, literally find anything online and do it yourself. Okay, brown sugar. I have to put this in a thing. This is why I don't like brown sugar. Just freaking wash yourself together. I guess all sugar does that, but I feel like this one does it more. I have to wash that. Okay. 1. 2. And 3. And now, okay, I'm gonna mix this all together, and then I'm gonna put in the cinnamon, the ginger, and the nutmeg and salt. I guess I'll put in the salt right now. 1/2 teaspoon. There we go. And now the cinnamon, the ginger, and the nutmeg, it says 1/2 teaspoon of them, but honestly, I do it until whatever feels right. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Ooh, I got stuck. I think that should be good. Now, nutmeg. That was the ginger. Okay. And now the cinnamon. This is a lot of it. Alright. to the side here. And let me get my little thing out. And I just have a little handheld one. I bought this off of, I think I got it at a secondhand store. Yeah, I got it at Goodwill. It says $12.99, but it was cheaper than this because it was red tag day. So it came out to be a really good price. Plus, I'd be using my dad's senior discount. Obviously, when he's there, like, he'll be there. All right. Alright, you guys. Oh, and cool stuff. Alright, you guys, I just put both pies in the oven, and I preheated the oven to 400, and it says like I think it said like 40 to 60 minutes, and now our oven does run a little bit hotter, so I just put in for 45 minutes, and then I'm going to check it over, see if they're good or if they need more time. But I'll keep you guys posted on what they look like. Alright. Alright, you guys, this is what the pumpkin pie looks like. It might have been in there for a little bit more, but it looks really good. I can't wait to try it. But yeah. Honestly, last year's looked a little bit better presentation wise, but I don't know, this year's smells better. So hopefully it tastes better. But yeah, alright, that's it for this video. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.